Professor Banerjee, we just have a few seconds, but I wanted you to comment on this latest news, far from you, here in New York City. The Mayor de Blasio and the city announcing that the city will sue 5 fossil fuel giants over their contributions to global warming. The suit targeting BP, Chevron, ConocoPhillips, ExxonMobil, Royal Dutch Shell. This coming as Mayor de Blasio announced plans to divest some $5 billion in fossil fuel investments from the city's public employee pension fund, leading 350.org co-founder Bill McKibben to tweet, "One of the biggest days in 30 years of the climate fight, Earth's mightiest city now in full fight with its richest, most irresponsible industry." We just have 10 seconds, but as you see all of this happening, this movement that you're talking about, do you take hope in this?
There is hope in this, and we are deeply grateful to the Mayor of New York City for taking the lead. Believe it or not, the small Inupiaq community of Kivalina actually filed a lawsuit against 23 fossil fuel companies that was thrown out in court, but a very famous history. So now the Mayor of New York City highlighting this and bringing it is extremely important. And at a year when we just saw such extreme climate change events, 3 Category 4, Category 5 hurricanes, Harvey, Irma, Maria, the extreme wildfire, out-of-season wildfire in California in December, now the flood and the mudslide that is taking place. We need to transition away from fossil fuels, not enmesh ourselves in projects that will lock us in for 5 decades of fossil fuels development.
We want to thank you so much for being with us.
Welcome and grateful to the New York City Mayor.
Shubhankar Banerjee, Professor of Art and Ecology at University of New Mexico, speaking to us from the university, from New Mexico Public Television. Professor Banerjee is author of Arctic National Wildlife Refuge, Seasons of Life and Land, and editor of Arctic Voices, Resistance at the Tipping Point. An exhibition of his Arctic work, Long Environmentalism in the Near North, is on display at the University of New Mexico Art Museum. This is Democracy Now! When we come back, we look at the death of Erica Garner, the remarkable 27-year-old mother and anti-police brutality activist. She died just a few months after giving birth to her second child, little Eric. We're going to talk about studies that look at Black women after they give birth. Stay with us.